I had been in the first platoon, I would have been there. He was the tail end of the three squads, first, second, and third. Each one's got a sergeant and a corporal, squad leader and assistant squad leader. Well, he was he would have been right next to me. And he got shot in the stomach. He got killed the first day.
Yeah, well.
And two guys went shell shock. One guy was killed. Two guys went shell shock.
The first day?
First day.
And how many guys were in the outfit then?
Well, each platoon was about 45 guys. Say about 12 three squads of 12, and then there was assistant and all that stuff. Like it would have been 45 in our first platoon. The first squad would have been 6, 12, maybe 18 or 20. And I would have been right next. I would have been in the first squad, the tail end. He was in the second tail end. He would have been next to me when he got shot, if he would have been in the right position.
Oh.
But I don't know where I would have been. I probably would have been scared shitless too.
I'm sure.
Don't tell me you don't get scared either. You try and push your head further in the helmet, you know that you're in trouble, boy. What the hell that guy making, Bill?
I don't know. What's the some kind of handle? Oh no, what is that?
Golf stick?
It's got a point on the
Fishing
end.
pole? Oh. Cane.
There you go.
No, cane. I'll be goddamn. Bill, I got this guy, this old German carpenter. I was a cabinet maker, and I wanted him to make me a footlocker for where I was staying. So we went. He had logs in front of the house, little farmhouse, little town. Little town, it wasn't a city, little town. And he had these boards with a thing between them, so they seasoned. So before you could touch them, we had to go buy a log and bring it to the sawmill, and they cut it.
Right.
Then he took them and he planed them by hand.
Wow.
The footlocker's about that wide,
Yeah.
about that high, and with a lid. And he made it like a box, and he made the ends, what do they call it, ducktail?
Ducktail, yeah.
By hand with a hammer and chisel.
Oh yeah.
And he put it all together, and we took it to the sawmill, and they cut it like the lid was that far. The box is this high, we'll say, right?
Right.
He cut it this way, and then he put hinges on it. He made me a footlocker by hand.
Wow.
He chopped that watch with a hammer and chisel.
Yeah, matched straight up.
Yeah, matched up perfect. He made his own coffin, Bill. The shape of his body, yeah. He had it in the cellar.
He had it ready, huh?
Yeah. One time the guys, they took one of my horses to hook it to the wagon, and they got in an accident where a truck hit them. One of our trucks hit the wagon. You know the things that, what do you call them things, between the horse?
Yeah.
They're shaped like this.
Yeah, yeah.
He made one of them for that, to match that other side, that old pole. You know what they look like? He made it.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about, yeah.
Guys were really skilled, Bill. Them handcrafters were really skilled.
Yeah.
Today they'll probably make it with a machine.
Oh yeah, it's all like this stuff. We're
Yeah,
watching.
the guy had no electric or nothing in that house.
Yeah.
I think I told you one time we found this railroad car with a great big generator on it. 45-volt generator for welding. So the guys in the motor squad didn't know how to weld, knew all about it. We took it off that railroad car and put it on a trailer. They welded it onto a trailer. It was a two-cylinder diesel engine. You just go, it would start.
Wow.
But it make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
It put 45 volts out. So them guys didn't know it. But I found some 45-volt bulbs in the train station. So I put one in the kitchen, one where I was, and one in the captain's quarters. And I'd run this thing all night.
Right.
But I tried to put a muffler on and blew the muffler right off.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah. I used to go in the kitchen like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, make sure they had light in the kitchen. Them guys, this is after the war, them guys be cooking macaroni and pies and everything. they'd always give me some because I shut the lights off.
Yeah.
And when we got to a town, Bill, I would hook it up to the AC were coming to the house.
Mhm.
One night the guys came. I had the whole town lighted dim.
No way, yeah.
I did not hook no wires.
Oh, 45 volts?
It was all the house lighted dim.
Yeah.
They were 220 most of them
Yeah.
bulbs, and they were dim.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
They were scared. You need a break in life. It was about 10 o'clock at night. We're all lined up to go on a overnight march.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy comes and calls me. He says, they want you in headquarters. What the hell they want me in headquarters for? They want me to start a class on electricity, teaching guys electricity. I only had high school, that's all I had.
Yeah.
And I had to teach them guys, if we went to a town that didn't have no lights, what to do.
Right.
And I wrote up a program.
Oh, yeah?
That's why they sent me to school after that. Yeah, that was somebody after that. That was dumb luck.
Yeah, it worked out good for you.
So when we got overseas, I knew how to hook them. I knew how to hook a generator up.
Yeah.
I gotta go find 45 volt bulbs.
That's all.
Most of you were 220 bulbs over
Yeah.
there. But I went to this train station. One time I found out where to get the bulbs. Where we got that engine was a train station. I found bulbs. So this town, me and my buddy went looking for bulbs, and we couldn't find any. We found a safe. So we went back and we got some dynamite. They didn't call it dynamite, they called it CMO or something.
Right.
Like a paste.
Yeah.
We pasted all around the lock of this great big safe. Great big safe. We were going to get a lot of stuff out of it. Money, we're going to be rich. We blew it. That door didn't move.
No.
We put it on the hinges. That door didn't move. We went and got more paste. We put it all around the cracks, all around the hinges. We blew it up this time, went right through the roof. The train station.
Did it open?
There were papers in there. We couldn't even read them. They were German. There was no money or nothing in the goddamn place.
After all of that.
I could write a book about all the experiences we had. I remember one time this guy come galloping through the town with this horse, and I'm pointing my gun on him. I took his horse. This after the war. I took the horse. I set him on his foot, and I put the horse in our stable. So when we're ready to come home, this horse was a son of a bitch, a little red mare. You go down the street, and all of a sudden he stopped and throw you.
Yeah.
And I figured there was certain spots in the town, and I would gallop him through.
Yeah.
Throw me off the goddamn horse. So finally, when the war was over, I brought him back maybe 10 or 15 miles of where I got him from. I got a guy with a truck to follow me, and I gave the guys. They were so happy to see me bring his horse back. Horse back, yeah. Another one, I got the guy in town. I took his horse. It was a work horse. We made a riding horse out of him.
Yeah.
Anyway. He used to kick the other horse. One time I hit him like this with a 2x4, and he hit that board and knocked me over. But this time I came down from the top and I whacked him on his backside.
Right.
I'm going to stop him from kicking.
Did it work?
Yeah, so one morning, guy came about 5 o'clock in the morning. I used to go down to the kitchen, get coffee, and I go down and clean out the stable, put the horses out, rub them down. I hear a noise in there. The stalls were like half the size of this room. They weren't like you see in a movie where you like a stall with a horse.
Yeah.
They had like a room. I hear this noise in there. I shine a flashlight. Here's a guy came to get his horse back.
Oh, yeah.
This blonde-haired German guy from in town. So he's hollering. He wanted me to get him out of there. I wouldn't open the door. The horse was kicking him.
Oh.
I let that horse kick him a little more. I'm backing the horse. You better not come back again. I'm going to kick you the hell out of this place. We took them race horses, Bill. They didn't have shoes. So we took one of them to the blacksmith. Yeah, blacksmith, that was called. The guy and his son. I gave him some cigarettes. They couldn't put shoes on that goddamn horse.
Why, it was kicking?
Racehorses are wild, mean.
Hello. How you doing?
Fine, thanks.
What's
How about
up?
you?
Good. You look good.
Getting old.
Yeah, we all are.
I was just on the phone with my girlfriend for 1 whole hour,
Who?
Mary Ann. She's in the nursing home.
Well, that's good. You,
I mean, in rehab.
you did her good.
She can't walk too good yet.
Oh.
She's just starting to put her foot. She's bored.
Oh, what are you going to do?
So
Ask her if she wants to go to cemetery again.
she's waiting for you to take her to the
She
cemetery.
is.
I just did my rounds last week.
Yeah, so we had a lot of troubles over there, them horses.